Well, good morning. It's Monday. Me and Bruno have done some things this morning. I went and got myself some Chick-fil-A for lunch and got some sandpaper. Let me show you. And I also, I got some proper glasses to protect my little eyeballs. So we can sand the door today. So I got 2 types of sandpaper, and I have some already that came with the sander that I ordered, which was awesome. So what I did was I got the number 60. The lower you go in sandpaper, the more coarse it gets and the more it will remove, I guess, the wood or whatever you're sanding. So I got 60. I also got 220 because I didn't have this one. And I think 120 came with the sander. So I'll do the 60 and the 120 and then this, and hopefully the door should be good and ready to stain. I'm really, really excited. We're gonna do that today, and I believe we're gonna do a workout just to get back into that kind of routine.
Spoiler alert, I did not get to the workout, so we're not back in the routine yet.
I start school soon, so I need to start waking up earlier and going to the gym earlier just to get it done and out of the way so I don't have to worry about it when I get home, and I can walk this mooch over here who's trying to eat my food. So I'm gonna eat and then we'll get straight into sanding the door. So it's been a minute since I stripped the door down. So today we are gonna go ahead and we're gonna sand this thing. And if I get it all sanded in a good amount of time, we're gonna stain it and seal it, and we'll be done with this door. So let's get to it. Alright, I changed my shirt because it's a little too hot out here for this. For that t-shirt. It's now 3:30ish. I have gotten all of the front door minus where the handle and the lock is. I'm gonna do that very last. Whew, it's dusty in here. Okay, if you're gonna take on something like this, sorry, the lighting is really bad. If you're gonna take on something like this, make sure you put like sheets up or something in your window ways like I did. This one has fallen, but look at how much, like, I'm gonna flip the camera around. Look how much dust has come up. So I'm really glad that I still had like the COVID masks, and I bought those glasses because I would be inhaling this stuff and it would not be good for me. So this is how much dust has like accumulated everywhere. And it's like all over the stove, all over the counters. So yeah, I'm gonna have a big cleanup to do later. So I wanna get this door like completely sanded. I'm still undecided about whether I wanna stain it or paint it. I know painting it would be less of a headache for me. But I think staining it is just like the way to go, especially when the seasons come around. Like, I'm going to be putting up wreaths and stuff, and I don't want, I know, like, my future self would be like,
why did you paint this door pink? Or why did you paint this door blue?
It wouldn't probably go with what I had. So I think a neutral door is the best way to go. But that's going to take a lot of sanding. Something I'm really not prepared to do today, but we'll do what we have to do. I'm going to give Bruno his food and water, and then I'll be back staining. I don't know how much I'm going to film. This is quite exhausting, but I will show you the finished product for sure before I stain it.
Y'all, please check out the dust that is all over my back. I had no idea until Spencer came in the house later.
This is such a tedious process, and I have so much cleanup to do. It's already 5:30, and I'm not sure that I want to stain this door because I don't know if you can see. Oh, but like, even though I have sanded it, there's dark spots, there's light spots. And no matter how much I sand, I'm sure if I sanded for like 7 days, I could get this done. But I think I'm just going to paint it. And I don't know that I'm going to use those two colors. I'm just like exhausted from this. Let's keep going. Alrighty, I got both sides of the door sanded. It was a lot of cleanup. I should have recorded that, but I was like trying to hurry. Spencer was coming home and he was ready to cook dinner, so I just tried quickly to clean. I'll show you the door when I get out of the shower.
If you sand, make sure you wear a proper mask. I got one the next day.
I'm gonna shower everything off. I feel disgusting. And I think the new plan is going to be maybe to paint the door, and I'll show you why and I'll explain.
So here's the door after 1 day of sanding. So basically that was probably like 6 or 7 hours of sanding. And you can just see right here the dark and the light spots. It just, I mean, this is a really old house and this door probably has never been replaced. So it just looks very splotchy, dingy, but you can see it has a lot of potential.
Good morning. It is the next day, and what I did was I went to get more sandpaper because while I slept on it, I was like, yeah, let's just go ahead and let's stain this door because it really will look nice and like the light wood color that I'm going for or that I want. So we're gonna keep sanding today. I bought like these little plastic sheets to cover the entryways here and also here, and then I'm also going to cover up like all the counter space as well as the oven because they got covered yesterday and that was not fun to clean up. So if you're doing this, get you some plastic cloth, cover everything up, because it's true what they say, when you sand, it gets everywhere. Like, I'm gonna have to clean the walls and stuff when I'm done, but I would rather do that than have to clean the countertops again. So let's get to it today, and hopefully this is the last day of sanding and we can do like a clear stain or a clear coat on it and be done. Here's to not trying to fall over. Are back with the door. Now, what I had a hard time with sanding this door is these little edges, and I'm gonna flip you around so you can see better, but it was so hard to get the sander, the automatic sander that I used, into all of like the little details and stuff. So what I did was I went ahead and I picked up this like edge detailing, and you can kind of see like the corners of it. It's gonna get into here super nicely, and I'll be able to finish this door a lot quicker than I thought I would. So you can kind of see right here, it's not like one flat piece. There's like tiny little edges, and some of them are round and some of them are not round at all. So I'm just like, I'm confused at what the original was supposed to look like, but let's give this a go. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get all of the white paint out of these crevices unless I just really scrape hard. It's just going to be super, super hard. So I'm sanding it down so that it doesn't have such a harsh like some of these are splintering up and I don't really want that on the door. So I'm just gonna finally sand these down, not worry about the white paint. And then I think the plan is going to be to kind of whitewash the door. So I'm not painting it white, but I'll be making the wood a lighter color. I don't like the orangey undertone of this. That's not like the vision that I was going for. And the wood, it needs something to tie this wood and the front side together, because whatever kind of weathering has been on it on the outside clearly makes it a different color than this side of the wall. So that's the plan. Whitewash this door with some chalk paint. I just got a white color, and then I'm gonna mix 2 parts water and 1 part chalk paint together, and that way it hopefully gives me this like wash instead of a paint color. But we're gonna see. It's gonna be trial and error, so let's get to it. A quick outfit change only means that I got very frustrated that day. I guess taking so much time
to do this door really just got to me that day, and sometimes you just need a break. So I gave myself the break and started on the whitewash the next day. And here's how it's turning out. I gave myself a little bit of patience and we jumped right back into the door. So this is just your little reminder to give yourself a break whenever you feel that you need it. Because if you're anything like me, I push myself to the point where I don't want to do anything anymore, and that's not a healthy spot to get to with yourself. So give yourself some grace, be kind to yourself, and know that there's always time to do something. Don't be rushed, but also don't procrastinate either. You know what I'm saying?
in the door. What we're doing is, like you're here with me. Wish you were, I could use the help. I'm just taking this wax, I guess sealant. It's specifically for chalk paint. So let's see how this works. I'm gonna go in with a little first and not a lot. We shall see how this goes. And I'm really trying not to put like too much on here. So I'm just looking at it from the side, or whatever kind of angle gives me the most like even looking coat, I guess. This is how I could describe it. She's stinky. She's stinky, okay? Make sure you ventilate. Like these edges of the door, because they didn't really turn out how I thought that they would. I have a different plan for those, so I don't know if that's something that I'll be doing today. Today is my sister's, it's not her due date, but I guess you could call it her induction date. She went in this morning to get induced. So she'll be having a baby today, and I don't know when my help is going to be needed. So I'm just kind of like doing what I can. I don't really have like a full day to dedicate like more to this door. I wish I did, because I really want to get this door completely finished, but life happens, I guess. So what I'm wanting to do is paint these a darker brown or black color, and then I would like to add just like a little detailed piece of trim on the outside of like this part of wood. So I just touched that. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna sketch it up first to see if it would even look right like that. And then if I do that, then I'll add that into this video so that you can see like the final look. Taking it out of me, and I'm not going to be doing any of these kind of projects in the few videos coming up, but yeah, this door, it handed it to me, but it looks so much better now, and especially with like the lightness of our whole kitchen, it feels better to me. I'm gonna go ahead and end this here, and you thought it was over. You thought it was over. It's not over. I found the perfect solution to my door situation. You know how I couldn't get into like the cracks? Let me show you. You know how I couldn't get into these crevices right here. It was super, super hard. And I was looking everywhere. I was like, what do I do? Like, it just doesn't look finished, especially the places that you can see up here. So I was like, what should I do? I love like the light colored look. Stripped it, sanded, whitewashed, all of that stuff. And I realized I had a light colored paint. Let's see, what sample is this? Okay, it's Divine White, and I get all of my paint from Lowe's. So it's Divine White, and it was the color that I was gonna do of like the walls in our home. It was a paint sample, and I decided to go with a different color. This color is gonna work so perfectly for this door. Let me show you. All right, so this is just one coat. And let me stop blocking the light. This is one coat, and I think it looks so good. I went ahead and caulked all of the window creases on the front and the back. So really all we have left to do is to paint these, and it might take 2 coats. And then we'll be officially done with the door. I'm super, super proud of it and super, super excited to show you guys the finished product. Future Caitlin. I hope this video wasn't all over the place. Sorry for the noise. There's construction on the street, and it's so annoying. If you've seen one of my other home projects videos, you'll know like this construction's driving me insane. This door has been a journey, and I'm super, super happy that I decided to record it. I was at the point when school started, I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to film and edit and still like relax and have some downtime, but I'm really trying to make it work. And I think me and Spencer have some more home projects in mind, most specifically like in the near future, like a month or so, even a few weeks, maybe. We shall see. We are planning on remodeling our upstairs bathroom, and that's super, super exciting. So I will keep you updated on that, and hopefully you stick around to enjoy another home improvement video. Yeah, that's all I have to say. You got anything? Do you have anything to say? No? I gotta finish my green juice. Update. I've started. The routine has started back. We're getting our crap together. That's really all I have left to say. Stay tuned. I've got some exciting things coming around. It's almost fall and Halloween. I'm really excited for all of the holidays coming up, and I hope you are as well. So I'll see you next time. Bye.